Alrighty guys and girls, welcome back to the channel. You may be wondering where I am right now. No, you're probably not. There is a reason why I'm sat in a hotel room and my car is right next to me. I've been challenged by Sixt to go on the ultimate road trip. Now, we are going to be heading to 5 countries over 6 days, and what we're going to be doing in each country is picking up a new car to check out where is the best place to go if you're on a European road trip. So we started in Germany. Right now we're in Munich. We're at the Motorworld hotel. Now I've seen so much stuff online about this place. To actually be here is mad. And we've brought with us the AMG GT63 from Sixt because obviously we need to check out the Autobahn. I'm going to be taking you guys on this whistle-stop road trip with me, showing you all the cars that we're going to take with us, all the best of the different locations. And it's going to be a super fun time. So I'm going to drink the rest of this coffee. We're going to have a quick look around the museum and then we're going to get to our first stop, Zurich. Let's go. I wasn't joking about the car literally being in my bedroom. You can park the cars right next to your room. So you drive them in here and this is where you stay for the evening. But it gets better. It's a super lovely hotel as well. It's really nice and modern. Come through here. You have 24/7 access to this. Like, look at this place. There's like everything in here. It's like a museum / car collectors / dealership. And there's so many different things that you can look at. I mean, coming through here, I mean, I've seen like 100 cars already that I like. They also have bikes in here as well. I was just checking out some of the Triumphs. They have some beautiful scramblers that I've got my eye on. It's literally a car lovers, bike lovers world. I can't believe it. There's so much to look at. There's also this, which caught my eye yesterday. It's a 3-litre 930 in ruby stone, and it's just beautiful. I love it. It's also priced on application, which means that I am officially out of the application. So we've hit the Autobahn. This car is an actual beast. I've never driven one of these before, but it has got that 4-litre bi-turbo V8 in it that you can see in other things like G63s and stuff like that. It's got 630 brake horsepower and 900 newton meters of torque, which, to be honest, when you're driving it, that's one of the great things about taking a car out on these roads is you can just stretch the legs of it. This thing is so fast. It's ridiculous. And yet so comfortable. I feel like you could just waft along at 250 kilometers per hour. It's great. Right. So we have just dropped off the AMG GT63S. We're here at Zurich Airport. I really like this thing. It's a massive car. You don't realize how big it is, but it's so comfortable. We just crunched through the miles that it took to get from Munich to Zurich. I feel like I've been on the road for an hour, but actually it was more nearly 4. But we're now swapping from the AMG into an X5 30D. We're heading into Switzerland. You can't speed there. You want luxury, you want comfort. This is brand spankers. I'm really excited to drive this because these are like the ultimate tourers. You can go on really long road trips. They're so comfortable. So we're going from fast to comfort. Well, they're both quite comfortable actually, so hey look. It's gonna be great. Let's go. We've just got to the hotel now. It is absolutely beautiful. The X5 is the most comfortable car I've driven in a long time. Perfect for just taking in all the scenery. Zurich's such a beautiful place. I can't wait to explore more, but I think it's time now to get some dinner. Let's run in and give the car to the valet. We are living tonight, boys. So we finally made it to the top of the Gotthard Pass. Now this is so cool because it actually connects the north and the south of Switzerland. We're about 2,100 meters up here. It looks beautiful and sunny, but if you're going to come here, I would suggest bringing a coat because it's just under 10 degrees. But the views are insane. There are so many bikers out, lots of people just taking it all in. It's a lot. And it's so nice. I'm genuinely delighted that we're in the X5. It is so comfortable. It's so smooth. You've got such a vantage point as you're sat a little bit higher and you've got the panoramic roof. You can see everything all from the comfort whilst you're listening to your favourite podcast. It's the perfect road trip car. I'm really gutted to give this back. It's time for another car change. We spent last night in Lake Como. It was absolutely beautiful. It's such a romantic spot, but you can walk around the streets, sort of take in that pure Italian heritage of the place. It's such a lovely spot to visit. But now we've driven to Milan, it's about an hour away, and we're going to be giving the X5 back and moving into something a little bit more niftier for the streets of Milan. I've absolutely loved having this car. It's so comfortable, but once you get into the inner city, it starts to be one of those things where you're squeezing past people and we need something nippier. So we're going to be moving into the Fiat 500. It's got a soft top on it. It's 25 degrees. Let's have it. Well, they certainly call the Fiat 500s small but mighty. We've just fit 2 people's luggage, 2 cases, 3 backpacks, 2 shopping bags. Perfect fit. You get mad when someone drives, when someone like cuts you off or something. You can't even be mad at it. It's the way everybody drives. I tell you what is really great. When you've got the roof off, you can sort of really take in the Italian architecture. It's such a beautiful city. I think Milan is probably one of my all-time favourites, just simply because there's so much history here. Everything is so beautiful. The food, oh my God, the food. If you're after good pasta, obviously, I mean, you are in Italy. There are some amazing places, and it's always the ones that are kind of off the beaten track a little bit, not the obvious ones. Delicious. But the car, it's quite funny having a manual box again. This thing is so easy to drive. It's got a very, very light clutch. You're on the pedals, you can rev match. It tops out at about 4,500 in like first gear, but it's all you need. We're not here for power, we're here for, you know, just cruising around Milan, because I need some sunglasses. That's what I need. Let's go. There we go. Right, we're in. Perfect. Perfetto, per favor. Oh, you can see the traffic lights out the roof as well. That's great. It's a great crack. Oh, we're off. Beautiful. I got so used to having massive cars, I thought, no way is all our luggage going to fit in here. We've got 2 massive cases, 1 bag, my shopping, 2 backpacks. It's absolutely perfect. There's so much room in here. And, to be honest, there's more room for some more shopping. Don't worry, Pat. We're not going to do that. Let's go get some coffee, some pastries. We've been very lucky. Every morning we've been going to get perfect coffee, perfect pastries. Just living my best life, to be honest. This is great. So quick refuel, me and the car, and then we're going to head on the road to Monaco. This little baby's going on a proper road trip. Living La Vida French Riviera. I don't think, is that like a mixture of Spanish and French? I don't know. We're here in Monaco. It's absolutely beautiful. You know what? This is one of those places on earth that to me doesn't make any sense. The amount of wealth walking around this shop. And there's also a yacht show on at the moment. So what is that? Oh, exactly. You spend your entire time doing that. There is the most amazing cars here, amazing boats, real estate. It's like another world. But it's great to visit. You know what? Like, we're in the Fiat 500. Again, it's a very easy car to have in a place like this because it's incognito and you can park it absolutely anywhere. But we are actually heading on today. We're going to head off into the Alps, but we're going to go to Nice Airport first and swap out the car once again. We're picking up a Z4, which I'm really excited about. But for now, we're going to go find an iced coffee, enjoy this 24, 25 degree weather. That's a very expensive Cullinan in a very nice colour. And it's just being yeeted up the curb. I think this would be the perfect place to come and bring the turbo. Although I think it'd be a bit too noisy, you know, disturbing the peace. It's very, well, the best. Okay, so we have come to the end of our time in Monaco. We have now dropped off the Fiat 500, picked up the Z4. I actually went to the press launch of these cars, so it's going to be really fun to get back out there driving it again. They're perfect for twisty, turny roads. We're going up to the Col de Bonette, which is one of the most beautiful places. It's quite high up. So I think this, with the roof down, is going to be really fun. I always think if you're going to go to more of a mountainous road, you want a car where you've got full visibility all around you. And if you want to have a bit of fun, this is one that you can definitely have fun in. So we're going to get on the road now, so we've got a little bit of a drive. But I'm actually really looking forward to taking this out. And we've got the full black on black on black, so this is going to look wicked for the photos. Right, so I think we've maxed out the storage capacity of the Z4. We had a lovely little stay in this beautiful town last night. It's like a little ski chalet resort. There's loads of little artisanal cheese shops and saucisson and everything very extremely French. But we're going to be heading up to the Col de Bonette because there is this beautiful place where we want to sit down and have a picnic. It's one of those super picturesque moments where you literally feel like you're on top of a mountain. Well, you kind of are. We were driving it last night and we had this super windy road to get to here. And I will admit, you do want something like this when you're on a twisty, windy road. It was super fun. Clicking down the gears, sort of feeling the way it goes around all the different roads and just enjoying the drive. We weren't going mega fast. It was just enough to have a bit of fun. So we're going to get on the road now. We've packed up the boot. I don't know how. We've got everything. I've got a nice little tablecloth as well in there. It's going to be a moment. And it shuts. Perfect. Let's get on the road. Just getting towards the top of the Col de Bonette. We did find out that actually the other side leading into the Italian side is actually shut, but we're very lucky that we can get all the way up to the top on the French side, which means we can just retrace our steps back down. But what an incredible road this is. I mean, if you're scared of heights, you're probably best not to look anywhere near the edge because it's a pretty steep drop off the sides. You can see, oh my god, like it's the majesticness, is that a word? Well, to get to the top we have another 30-meter walk, so we're just going to pack up some lunch now and head up that way. But I think the path was that way. Look at this lady, she's cycled all the way to the top. It's very impressive. Okay, so we finally made it to Geneva. We have been through 5 countries, took 5 different rental cars, and we've done over 1,500 kilometers. It's been an amazing journey really, but I am ready to just relax today because we've just been sat in the seats of these different cars, going around. It's all been super hectic. Now it's the day for just relaxing, getting some coffee. We're gonna be flying home later. And actually, Geneva is one of the most beautiful cities to just drive around and just take it all in. I mean, we've stopped here and isn't this like picture perfect? There's so many features about this car which make it super cool. I love the headlight design and also the tail light. At night when you see this car with just the lights, it looks super mean and aggressive. Jumping into the back, there is so much room in here. I mean, obviously you've got all your charge points. I was just charging my watch, my phone, but look how much leg room there is. Like, there is so much room for activities in here. Yeah, it's just a really luxury place to be. Right guys, we are at the end of our trip. I mean, it's been 8 days, 5 cars, 5 countries. It's been pretty crazy. A big thank you to Sixt because this has been perfect. If I wouldn't have changed any of the cars that we choose for the locations, as they all fit it perfectly. I mean, obviously the Z4 in the Alps. For in Monaco, we had the Fiat 500, the IX for waffling around in Geneva. I mean, everything was as good as it could be. If you guys want to do the same road trip, I've put all of the details in the description below. So if you want to do the same thing, it's going to be all there for you, and make sure you check out Sixt whilst you're doing it. It's been an amazing journey. Thank you so much to Sixt for having us. We're going to be back very soon, back on the continent with some more content for you guys. Other than that, it's time for me to run to get my flight. I'm going to say goodbye to the IX, which I'm gutted about because I loved it. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye.